a chance?
So I think the solution is giving all kids a chance by expanding high-quality pre-kindergarten. And we know from a lot of research that the higher quality a pre-K experience is, the better chance that kid will have for success, like in third grade reading. And we know from the work that we're doing with SEI on that cradle to career continuum, a lot of the data points really point to and indicate in terms of pre-K how important that is for success later on in a child's educational career.
Well, I think it's time for us to think about the critical nature of where we want our future as a county to go. We know more today than perhaps we used to about our children and how they learn and how they grow. We're really interested at GAR Foundation in looking to level the playing field for all children. We know that some children have advantages that some other children lack access to. And so we want to put philanthropy in our community forward, front and center in helping all of our kids have the same chance.
When the next generation takes over that's going to lead this community, they need to understand and to know the importance and the impact of a great early childhood experience. And by giving kids a chance, they are investing in a secure future. PNC feels strongly about supporting the early childhood experience because we recognize that kindergarten readiness is the foundation of the health of our children, their families, and ultimately our local economy. And if we make a good investment in early childhood education, all of our community will prosper, and especially the business community.
When a child is born, they're already starting to learn. And so let's take advantage of those early years and teach good habits and do things that take them well beyond just academic progress. But good social, emotional, psychological development is key during that period of time. So it's a huge investment to do this the right way, right away. And that gives the child the best chance to be the full person that they can be. So when you're really thinking about giving a child a chance, again, let's build safe environments around them from day one. And that's all about childhood development. And with those safe environments, we're going to have young people that become very productive members of our society and bring the boats up for everybody.
But I think that what First Things First was able to do was to galvanize the community so that we're all working collaboratively, so that there would be what we're calling a collective impact. I couldn't be more pleased with how far we've come so far. What I think needs to happen is that we need to build a network of young parents, educate them on why it's important to be there for their child's first teacher, a network of parents that can help one another. I think that peer support is so important.
We also know that all the students that are in any kind of preschool or, 3, 4, 5-year-olds, they are going to come into our schools. And if students don't have that foundation coming in, they're going to be behind. And also, those little minds absorb so much. And we know from research that they're learning more in those early years than percentage-wise going forward K through 12. And also, I think that literacy-rich environments, including rich conversations with children, talking to children not just like they're babies, but, using vocabulary, even though they might not know it right away, they will learn it very quickly. I think a parent reading to children and then children eventually reading to their parents is one of those activities that not only will help them in reading, but will help them identify reading and literacy with something that is good and that is nurturing and that is a pleasurable experience.
If a child actually knows how to read before they reach kindergarten, it'll just make them better prepared for success in grades 1, 2, and 3.
I'm a lifelong learner. I love the opportunities that new learning and new understanding provide to all of us, and I want every child to experience that same love of learning and to be a happy, healthy member of our community.
Preparing young children for their first day of school not only helps them learn and succeed as they progress in school, it impacts all of us as they grow up to be our future leaders.
When you're talking about giving children a chance for them to realize their full potential, it starts really in early development.
I think we have to reach out to the underrepresented because every child does deserve a chance.
We have to give kids a chance. We have to give them the resources that they need and work with their families and think about the future of our community. They are our future.
Will you give me a chance?